Buenos dias, Gunners Collective. Back at it, you already know. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Slow motion, watch. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like a motherfucker smack. Bye. Órale, slow motion, I'm in the Matrix. And the menudo's done in direct fashion, as you can tell by that thumbnail right there. Swifty, the Swifter picker upper. He picked up a bubble gum, right? I don't call it a bubble gun. I call it a bubble gum. It picked up the Super Soaker 9000 and got with it. Got with the program. Now, let me tell you something, man. When you get incarcerated or when you see people get incarcerated, there's a lot of reasoning behind it. A lot of different reasons. You know, one person to get locked up for a murder. One person to get locked up for an attempted. Another vato, you know, he was touching somebody. Another person, you know, he was being touched. There's just so many different reasons behind the reasons people get locked up. It'll get you flabbergasted. It's too much to comprehend, you know. There's certain crimes that you can go to prison or jail for that are righteous crimes. They're deemed righteous by the gente, by the people, by the general population. People are like, okay, all right, so you slap the fuck out of him, huh? All right, cool, right? And then, you know, if the guy is just a little bit too old and you slap the fuck out of him, well, you over there beating up on old people. You ain't no good, right? So there's a line that you have to toe, man. There's certain crimes that you can and cannot do. And for the most part, people that have been incarcerated a lot throughout their lifetime, they know what time it is. You already know what it is. If you got a bad charge or a charge that's going to be, people are going to look at you funny. So I was like, guard! Lock him up, right? He ain't gonna hit that main line, man. People are going to trip. Now, it was brought to my attention by a homeboy that watches a channel called Haters World, man. And I got to say respect to them vatos for being the first ones to drop this information, you know. No, I'm not stealing people's shine. No, I'm not doing that. I'm just merely speaking on my points and what I have to say about the situation. Now, Swifty Blue got caught allegedly with a fake gun. Of course, on the thumbnail, I put a Super Soaker. I'm just throwing a little tapatio on it and having a good time with it. But I guess he got caught with a fake gun. Maybe one of those airsoft pistols or whatever the case may be, or something that didn't work no more. The thing is, why carry it? Why walk around these mean streets? Why walk around the streets of LA or anywhere you're at with a fakery, right? With a Billy Western that really ain't Billy, right? Why are you going to walk around like that, fronting like you're somebody, man? Because there's real ops out there, cuz. On 50, there's real ops out there. There's real people that don't like this guy. They don't like him because of, you know, the way his body shape is. They don't like him because of the fucking quack tattoos he has on his forehead. They don't like him because they don't like him, right? Just like people don't like me. I don't know why. He don't even know why. But I can tell you right now, people just don't like you for whatever the case may be, for being on social media. There's just a lot of different reasons behind it. All I know is that this cat is walking around with a fakery. You can't walk around with a fake gun. Just don't have one. If you can't afford one or you don't have one or one is not presented to you, you know what I mean? So help you God, then shut the fuck up. Right? Stop faking because, hey, I've seen so many situations where people have thought, hey, he was a fucking hero sandwich, right? They thought he was pulling something out. And guess what happens? The law enforcement, hey, they're not even going to give you no breaks or no time anymore. They're just going to hang. They're going to put it down and say they thought. And all they have to do is thunk it. Once they thunk it, shit, bro. Bing, bing, bang, bang. It's done. Beepity boop, boop, boop. Clickety, clack, 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 clack. They're going to let you have it. If he was holding a fake gun, and this is all allegedly, man, because I don't know if he really got caught with it or not. You know, I'm just going based off of what my homeboy said that he watched on Haters World, right? That this vato got caught with a fake gun. You know, if he was holding one, man, that's pure stupidity. Can't do nothing with it. If someone pushes up on you, man, and you pull that out and they pull something real out, what you gonna do? Spit paintballs at him? Hey, what this guy hit that vato like 4 times. You see, he was pink all the way from here to there. Come on, bro, stop it. Vatos are going to give you the business. Nowadays, the way it is, and this is just from an outside observation, everybody got something. Everybody's holding something, man. Hey, don't get caught lacking. Don't get caught without it. It's like the Chicano Express card, homes. You know what I mean? You have it, and I have you. Now, there's people that are ex-convicts or people that have been incarcerated that know they're not supposed to be in possession of certain weaponry, right? And for the most part, myself, I wiggle like that, man. Hey, you ain't going to catch me with nada. Not a damn thing, right? Allegedly, because I'm cool with all that. I don't need that smoke in my life. I don't need to get caught up over a pistol when I'm not supposed to have one. But I will say this, some people don't give a fuck. Some people are about that action. They said, hey, I'd rather be caught with it than without it. And that's cool. That's an old school saying from way back in our days. Rather be caught with it than without it. But when you get caught with it and it's a fucking super soaker, a Nerf super soaker, there's issues there. Because see, this is what's going to happen. Just for having weaponry on you or portraying like you have something on you, that's a charge, right? And you get, depending upon the cops, some cops would just be like, get out here, Mr. Nerf guy. I didn't a Nerf gun. Get the fuck over here, right? Stupid ass. Take your thing from you and kick in your asshole and you're on your way, right? But some people don't play like that. Some of the placas are about their job. They're straight by the book and they're going to take you in. And imagine, let's just do a parody here. Imagine I'm Swifty Blue, right? Imagine for just a couple minutes and I'm walking into the county jail because I got caught with a fake gun. Lean like a cholo. Lean like a cholo. And this vato walks in, and his first homeboy sees him out there, and the holy take is like, hey, what's up? Órale, ese es Swifty Blue. What's up, carnal? Órale, what's up, dog? Doggy. What the fuck you doing in here, doggy? You know, a lot of vatos don't, hey, they're mad at you, eh? You know what I mean? What are you doing? Oh, nah, hey, I got caught with the strap and shit, eh? And he's posted like this, all sad. Can't wait to get on the phone so you can call Jefita or the bail bondsman, right? Hey, what this guy said, ¿qué wacha? Hey, are you gonna go on the same compa with Chita Rana? Hey, so you got caught with the gun, hey, what size, huh? Me, I got caught with a 40 count. You know what I mean? You know what it was, bro. Black is surrounding, I pull it out, you know what I mean? I get the waving it and shit. What about you, eh? Yeah, I'm going to Nerf. A what? A Nerf. Now, hey, speak up, ese over here, you know what I mean? Everyone has a voice. Would you get caught with this, say? A Nerf gun. The vato's about to get nerfed right there by Hella Southside. He's going to get DP'd before they even ask anyone to do it. Just fuck it, based on, right? You don't want to go in there with the case like that. Hey, I got caught with a fake gun, and now everyone's tripping, right? That's full frontal. That's full fronting. That's wannabe to the wannabe, right? You know, there's a lot of people out here that do carry guns. And it is for self-preservation and for protection. And some, it is to be a bully with a fully and to go out there and, have it their way, like the Burger King. And there are some people that will have something on them and you'll never know. See, the hardest ones I've always noticed are the ones that could be at the party and they're not lacking, homes. They stay strapped up, but they ain't saying it. They're not showing it to the chicks to impress them. They're not letting everybody and every enemy know that they carry. You know, they're just kicking back, doing their own thing, having a good time. We can escapade. They're getting their Janet Jackson on, and then all of a sudden someone comes, steps on their toes. Hey, if the problem is going to be the problem, well, then now it's a big problem. He pulls out something in a Billy Western style, and that's it. It's like an old cowboy show, and he gets his Clint Eastwood on. Period. Make my day. Now, when it comes to Swifty, this is just laughable, man. It ain't even really no big deal, but we're going to get into how it can become a big deal while incarcerated, especially with, the notoriety of him. But, I mean, to get caught with the fake gun, man, like I said, either this guy is super front man. You know what I mean? Hey, it's a bird. It's a plane. Nah, it's that fat-ass fucking dude, super front man, right? Super front man. Because why would you have a pistol on you that's fake, man? What is that supposed to do for you? Is that supposed to gain you attention? He seems like the kind of guy that walks into the party. Hey, look, you got a problem? You got a problem? It's nothing but tortas and fucking like two homeboys. The homeboys, one of them's all fucking off dust, right? The other one's all off paint, huffing. And fucking 4 fat chicks, and they're trying to fucking convince you guys to take them to Carl's Jr., right? For the 2 fucking double Western Bakers for $6, right? And this vato's in there like, look what I got, eh? Look what I came up on. Yeah, you bought that shit from Big 5 Sporting Goods, homes. That right there is an airsoft pistol, buddy. You know what I mean? It's airsoft, like you. It's not going to do nothing to anyone. Now, people that do that show everyone that they got a strap or they carry them just to carry them to the point of a fake gun. That's like, hey, this reminds me, look at, watch out. Let me take you guys way back. You guys remember? You remember like this. You guys are going to remember. Remember the homeboys, they used to have the fake pagers? They weren't even hooked up? That want to be looking at it every 5 minutes like he's balling, right? Off we got a quarter, right? Hey, for those of you kids that don't remember pagers, let me tell you, they were a little device about this big, all right? People used to have to hit you up. There was no cell phones really. There were like, if you were balling. But you would have to go get some change or go to the homegirl's house, you know what I mean? Use her shit because it costs a lot. And then call whoever called back, 911. Hey, bro, it's an emergency. What, you got a dime? Right? That's exactly how it would be. But there was those that fronted. Fake-ass, real pagers that they got that ramate, right? But they weren't hooked up. They weren't, no AT&T. I said, they were doing this. I even had one homeboy, he used to go, doop, 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 doop. Hey, fool, can I use your can I use your house phone and shit? Right? Frontin', fakery. I seen people get killed over that. I have a homeboy doing life in prison from my neighborhood, man, that killed a fool over a fake pager. Facts. So that's kind of the equivalent of a fake gun nowadays. It's gotten to the point where not even a ghost gun, not even AI generated, right? But just fake straight out from Walmart, right? They're about to like, fuck it, they're having the Walmart going out of business sale. Shit, I could get 2 airsoft pistols for fucking $100. Shit, you want one, eh? You know what I mean? We'll be strapped up when we go. No. Anyways, this guy gets caught with the fake gun, and it can become a serious charge. Because, see, the law enforcement, they see no differences between fakery and real. To them, it's all, you were out there fucking posted with it. If they would have seen you with it in public, they'd probably give you the business and shot your ass, right? A lot of people have lost their lives over things, that they didn't really have, but they made to look and make believe like they had. So this guy getting caught with that, what's going to be the excuse? Oh, no, I was just holding it for the homie, so your homie has a fake gun. No, that he was holding it for his little brother, so his little brother has a fake gun. Hey, fool, it was, I busted. You know what I mean? He's going to be on the fucking thing of the busted like that. All Chi-Chi's just hanging everywhere. Let me tell you something, Swifty Blue. The fact remains that, man, if you don't got it, go get it. And if you ain't really about that life of really having guns and all that, then just don't. It doesn't make you look cool, man. Let me tell you, guns were not created to make people look cool and so they could show off and they could act tough. They were made for one reason or another, and that was for self-protection, man. To protect you and yours. Back in the Western days, man, to protect your familia. That's what it was all about, man, so that you were strapped if you had something, man. So if these motherfuckers came and they wanted to agitate you, you could agitate them on back. Hey, these gang members nowadays that carry their guns, and they carry Whoppers, not choppers, Whopper right there in Burger King. Have it your way, right? Or have it their way, and you don't want it your way, right? Let me tell you, there's so many youngsters and so many people with straps nowadays, it's like normal. It's like cell phones. You know, when you get somewhere and you look and everybody's on their cell phone, now everybody got a piece. It's normal. And I guess Swifty wanted to be part of that crowd. So he did, he stopped at a fucking, they were having a yard sale and shit. Hey, what's this, eh? That's to take CO2 cartridges. You got any? No. Well, fuck it, it looks good enough. So let's get bang. There it goes, right? So that way when Vatos run up on him and checking him like they usually do, he could be like, what? I'm strapped up. And then, hey, the first people say, and then they'd be like, hey, bro, there's a little tab at the bottom of your shit. Ah, boy, that's a CO2 right there. But yeah, I'm going to blow your fucking brains out. That's it. Now, when you get incarcerated for shit like this, they don't look at it no differently, the placas. They could charge you with actually having a firearm, especially if you're an ex-convict. Now, we all know that Swifty's not an ex-convict. He did 3 months in the county jail, and that's about the extent of his time. It doesn't make him a man, doesn't make him not a man, but he's transitioning into doing real time. You like how I threw it in there? Transitioning? That's how everyone's doing nowadays, right? He's transitioning into doing real time eventually. And this can catch him that real time. Of course, man, when you get caught with guns, it's a serious offense. It's serious, man. It's serious because with what's going on with all these mass shootings and things happening nowadays, people are tripping. So when you get caught with it, man, depending upon that judge, that DA and what they want to do with you, your tattoos, your gang affiliations, all that comes into play, man. Next thing you know, you're getting enhancements at the benefit of a gang and all that. And believe me, Holmes, I don't know one gang in the world, Holmes, that'll send you out with a Nerf gun and say, get it, homie, get it. It just doesn't happen like that. So you're going to get ridiculed from the courts. And say you pick up a little bit of time. But we all know, man, let's just keep it real. Cut and dry. That game? Can I look around? Yeah. Cut and dry. Just because the wind's blowing, sauce. I'm going to give it to you real. This motherfucker, Swifty Blue, does not want to get incarcerated, bro. He does not want to go to certain jails, right? He has questions to answer for. There's people that are tripping on him, like I said in the beginning of this spiel, for no other reason than they can or they want to. Whatever he's done up to this point, man, to gain all this attention and clout and whatever and get known and be all fucking up on with Brick Baby, walking the streets and chilling with Adam, 16 and a half and just doing his thing, right? Whatever he's chosen to do in his life, to this point, he will have to answer for. And I'm going to be honest with you, Hector, when I say there's people that are tripping on him, man. There's some of his homeboys that are really not his homeboys that he thinks are his homeboys, but at the end of the day, he's going to find out that they're not his homeboys, right? But they're going to play the role as his homeboy to get close to him, homeboy. And that's just what it is. Read between them lines and say that 3 times fast. That's it. Now, when Chucky gets up, all you have is a water pistol. You can't get down. You can't draw down. And Vatos will get up. This Vato Effie is incarcerated for an extensive amount of time, which I don't think that's going to be the case here, man. I think he's going to throw his name at the mercy of the court and they're just going to drop charges or whatever, man. Give him a little probation. Ain't nothing new to this. He's true to this, right? But to be caught with a fucking fake gun is hilarious, man. It's hilarious, especially when you're boasting and bragging about having things and doing this and doing that. And, Swifty's he's a different type of individual, man. I respect his talent. I like his music. But all that other shit, man, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's like me trying to go out there and act like I'm the hardest guy in the world. It's not gonna happen, man. Look at what I'm not. Straight up, I'm gonna tell you. You know what I mean? I got a few muscles, you know what I mean, and a good mouthpiece, you know what I mean? I know how to spit the verbiage, right? But other than that, homie, I'm not out there gangbanging like that. My time has passed, bro. It's way past. For all these fucking dudes calling me out and all talking shit, no. That's the answer. I ain't trying to fight you. What I'm trying to do is figure out if I'm going to buy vitamin water or regular water to drink so I stay healthy. It's time for me to start taking care of my body, doing a few more push-ups and burpees and oh my, right? Because that's what I'm on. That's my time. You know, I ain't no punk, but at the same time, homes, I ain't taking no shit either, right? And I'm just doing my thing. But with people like Swifty who's still young, right, and wants to get funky, you know, if you're going to go get funky out there, homes, make sure that you're really in possession of something that you need to be because I'm going to tell you, bro, them Nerf guns don't work. So that's because they jam on you. It's Kool-Aid jammer. It's not good. Anyways, I just seen that, or I didn't even see it, man. My primo told me about it, and I decided to do a parody and a story on it. And don't be out there, man, fronting. You know, if you're into gangs, if you're into that lifestyle, if you decide to be the homie that's the shooter, if you decide to be the homie that's really about that and carrying the strap, and I know nowadays everybody's the shooter, right? But if you decide, you know, back in our days, we always had one or two homeboys that were the shooters, man. They were, you know what I mean, they had the wigglization, and if shit went down, we were all together. You know, they were quick to pull up and pop. But if you're that one, man, you know, don't front, bro. You don't go to buy a fucking dope with counterfeit, right? That shit might not work out for you. You know, them prices are gonna tramp. But yeah, this guy gets caught with a fake gun, and we'll see where it leads him. What happens? I just know that if I was Swifty Blue in the position he's in now, you know, I would not be trying to get incarcerated for nothing. No jaywalking, no fucking refusing to fucking take a picture with a pedestrian. Nothing. You know what I mean, Sasuke? Because this vato has questions that need to be answered, and there's individuals that are waiting. They're like, hey. You know what I mean? The first one is Chito Ranas. They said, why'd you send me any money? I said, Sasuke's crazy, and your vatos have become my shit. Vatos esa verga. I haven't had a swab. He's gonna get out again. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Yeah, we know, puto. You didn't have no soup. Spensa. Toothpaste. Same damn thing. Believe me, I survived in the oil. I know exactly how it is, man, to be left without nothing, right? This vato's gonna get locked up, and his boy Chito's gonna be the one to whack him because he didn't fucking send him no money to buy sopa. Oh, he was quick to be there. Hey, let's make a music video. We're gonna have a fat bitch twerking like that. You're gonna be patching her ass like that. Then we're gonna go steal a Norteño's chain and spin on it. Come on, let's go. Are you ready? Hi. Oh shit, you're on the run? Well, hey, fucking, I'll pick you up tomorrow, right? This is how it's gonna go down. But now they're about to get caught with a Nerf gun, and now he's locked up. And imagine the conversation. What is this, Swifty? What happened, eh? Oh, I got caught with a no, fuck all that. I don't give a fuck about that, Holmes. You know what I mean? What about that 50 you said you were gonna send me? Well, hey, bro, Spencer, is because I had to take Brick Baby out to him and Adam. You know what I mean? The qué? The Brick what? Says, "Que Holmes, hey, let me see, Holmes. Did you punt it again? Did you punt it again? Right? I'm telling you, man, that conversation right there would be a blast and something to look at, man. Hey, he'll hit him all the way, all over his body, man, everywhere except up under his feet. I'm telling you, it's gonna be ugly. With that being said, man, if you guys are gonna be out there, young gang members and all that, man, don't front. You either have it or you don't, man. I'm not saying go out there and get guns and do violence and all that. Nah, fuck that, man. You should be at home, you know what I mean, or at work taking care of your business. But because you want to go that route, man, I'm not the one to deter you. I'm not going to poison your mentality. I would just tell you, man, if you get caught with a fake gun in these streets, bro, fools are going to pop your shit off. That's it. You pull it out. What? They're like, hey, bro, that shit's yellow at the tip, eh? It's my new laser. Oh, yeah, well, look at my new laser. Yours is better. You know what I mean? Anyways, gente, with that being said, man, I hope that you move smooth for a purpose. I hope the purpose is a good one, man. And I hope that you really go out there and get it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like and subscribe if you want to hear more stories. You already know, man, I'm going to bring the business. I'm going to take it for what you will, man, for a grain of salt if you want. Or grab it, man. Grasp these the knowledge you can't get in college and these jewels. Because I'm going to tell you right now, they're coming hot and heavy. I got the double up coming on later on. Make sure that you tap into that. And thank you guys, man, for all the support that I've been getting from the raza and from everyone, man. The continued support. Even those that fell off, man, for one reason or another. Hey, respects, man, to you, because I know you still watch. You just know what it is. With that being said, man, hey, what goes up must come down. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. See, I'm going to continue to strive and struggle for what I truly believe in, gente. And that's the coming together of gente, black, brown, and even the... Brother, you haven't even talking about woods, brother. Oh, yeah, your spill's coming soon. Bang, bang. This is the gun, gente.